Before we jump into this episode of Cooling My Community, I need y'all's help. If you believe in what we're doing, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video. The more attention these videos get, the more families that we can reach, and the more people that we can help. Let's get into it.
Ian.
Hey Ian, this is Justin with Wilson Services.
Hey Justin.
Hey, are you home?
I can be in the next 10 minutes.
All right. What's your address?
Cool. Rear SC.
25 minutes, right off East Suber.
Yes, sir.
So tell me. So I was kind of in an attic earlier whenever I talked to you, so it was hard to concentrate. So tell me again what's going on. You got 2 units. Both of them are down. They both failed at the same time.
No, one went down, and then I assumed it was the capacitor, and I shut off the breaker because we went to Home Depot, and I was talking to the guy about it. He was like, "You got to let the power drain for at least an hour." And then when I went to redo the breakers to see if maybe it had tripped something, then the breakers started just immediately tripping. And then it said on mine that if the breaker's immediately tripping, then there's a high voltage load going to the units, and that I can shock myself.
Yeah. So that was the outside unit or the indoor, the air handler or the furnace or whatever it is.
No, it's just the blowers.
It's just the blower. So you turn the power off to the blower motor in the attic, but from the breaker.
From the breaker, yeah. The blowers outside, the outside blowers.
The outside blowers. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's 2 Amani units.
Okay, so you have airflow. It's just not, the outdoor units are not coming on, correct?
Yes. Last I checked, I turned the AC off as well because it said, because this is a confusing thing. So I wasn't getting cold air at all, even circulating inside the house, unless the outdoor units were on.
Right. The outdoor units have to be on for the air to be cold, but
yes, it was still blowing inside the house.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that's normal. Okay. So you said one of them failed, and then your other one.
Once I turned the breaker off, it stopped.
Right.
Obviously, but now the breaker is just immediately tripping every time I try and turn it on.
Okay. And that's on one unit.
Well, they're both connected to the same loop.
They shouldn't be. So you're saying that whenever you killed that breaker, both units turned off?
Yeah, it seemed as though that was the case.
Yeah, that shouldn't be the case.
And maybe I'm wrong, but one of the breakers didn't trip, but both of them aren't working.
Okay. And you got laid off several weeks ago or months ago or whatever?
Yeah, 3 months ago.
And you got a child?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll be there in 30 minutes, all right?
Okay, yes, sir. And I mean, if there's anything I can do, I mean, if I gotta, set up a payment plan for when I do get a job or something like that, I mean, whatever we need to do to work it out.
We'll figure something out, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll be there in 30 minutes, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right, no problem. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So this guy reached out to a government agency that we do some work for. And he called me earlier. We were on an install. I was in an attic, dying, quite frankly, slowly cooking. It's 97 degrees outside right now. Whoops. It's 97 degrees outside right now. And he was trying to get parts to repair it himself, I think is what he was trying to say. He couldn't get, he thinks his units are under warranty. It's he has 2 4-year-old Amana systems, and y'all heard what he said. It's a little bit confusing, so I'm just gonna get there and see what we find. But he reached out to the government agency trying to get them to do some work, get them to do some free work for him, and they typically only do stuff for like elderly. So he's like, well, do you have a contractor that I can get a number for so I can get some parts? So there's no telling what I'm getting ready to run into, but I have a feeling that this just turned into episode 2 of Cooling My Community. Let's see what we find. What's up, man?
I can't express how grateful I am for you, man.
No problem. I'm Justin. Have you opened up the panels or anything? Have you done anything?
I haven't. They said that because the breaker was tripping, I shouldn't touch it.
Right.
And
okay.
I don't have one of the electric
right.
voltage testing kits. And I mean, like, hello, dude. If you just want to tell me, like, hey, all you need is to switch out the capacitors, I'll go buy a couple capacitors myself.
Well, let's just. I'll tell you.
I mean, I have no problem doing it.
Oh, so right now, can I go to your panel real quick?
Yeah.
Where's the panel at?
Panel's in the garage.
And you get the breakers off. Let me grab some shoes. Can I go to the garage?
Yeah.
Are the thermostats turned on right now?
I have them turned off.
You have them turned off. Okay.
I mean, they're on. Like, it's a Google one.
Okay.
It's a relatively new unit.
You want to turn them on?
Yeah. It says that, like, if I turn it on, I can send a low voltage signal that will melt into. So
Just turn it on.
Turn it on cool or?
Yeah, turn it on cool. Yep. So this breaker is not tripping. So we don't know which one's which. So you got both units on right now?
Yeah, both of them were turned on.
What's all the mud from?
I just
that storm maybe?
Well, I put the pipe in, but it was draining direct down.
Okay.
But I put that pipe in, and then.
I guess from maybe the storms last night or something.
But I only did that like 5 days ago. But it stays wet here.
So this is a 2019. And you just bought this house?
I bought this house in 2020, but I got the AC units in 2022, 2021, one of the two.
And you put these units in?
I didn't.
Right, but you.
1 hour did, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so this one's humming.
What?
I can feel this one's energized right now. So let me just grab some tools, okay?
At the time, I had an 820, but I got kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Being honest.
Well, having them install, they're very expensive, in my opinion, at least, to install.
So it was 98 degrees
And you had to
in
have
the house at the time. And trust me, I was 22 or 23. I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I lost my dad a long time ago. I had no advice. It's just me.
Are you from this area?
Yeah, I've lived here the longest. I just kind of got lucky with this house. It's so great.
Yeah. So that
Believe me, as soon as I get another job, dude, anything like that, you'll be getting my call.
So this one definitely has a back capacitor. It's 35.5. How old's the kid?
16 months.
Wow. Okay.
Fortunately, I had, a place to stay, so he's not having to endure this, but I realized it was gonna be a problem. And get some like right now if I need to. But I just wanted to make sure it was just the capacitor. They said that the motor unit could have been fried, and then if I touch it, then I could really mess something up.
We're gonna mess with one at a time.
Just out of curiosity, so far you've tested to see if there's power coming to the unit. There is power coming to the unit.
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
This is the one that was the breaker wasn't resetting.
Really?
Yeah.
Because this one worked. This one shut off first.
This one's got a back capacitor.
Okay.
I can tell that, and I'll show you. You see how it's kind of swollen up on the top right here?
Yeah.
Opposed to like this one.
Okay.
So that's a dead giveaway as that capacitor. I don't even have to check it. I know it's bad.
Is that just because I'm running it too much in the summer, or?
The heat really gets to them. So once they get about 5 years old, very commonly you see them fail. Sometimes I see them fail within a year. Sometimes they last 10 years. You just never know.
Well, the confusing thing was right after they installed it, my power bill went down dramatically, and then the year after, it just kept going up and up. So it seemed like the power savings I was getting for the units being the units that they were kept dropping, and I didn't know if maybe there was something else.
So you finance these units and then you pay for them for a couple years and then stopped?
Yeah.
Did they say anything?
No.
I'm just laughing because
they sold the loan off to someone else.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Never answered the phone.
I got you. What'd you do that screw?
Right here.
Oh, thank you. Gotcha. They sold the loan to somebody. Okay, that's how that works. How much did you spend on these units? Do you remember?
Yeah, $18,900.
For both of them?
Yeah.
That was 2020?
2021, I think. Although it could have been 2020. But I'm pretty sure the ductwork was kind of rough too.
It's really not that bad. Comparing it to at least nowadays, things just keep on getting more and more expensive. So this is just make sure we wire this right. Herm was your start winding on my compressor, red and purple on the run. And this this thing right here is basically a compressor protection. So since that capacitor had failed, it just needs to be reset. Which only thing you gotta do is push that in. It should come on. beautiful sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't feel dumb. It's not, I mean, you're not supposed to know how to work on air conditioning. I've been doing it 15 years. So, you know, don't feel dumb.
I really appreciate you doing that.
Absolutely. Everybody gets down on their luck, man. What's today's date? August the 11th? How hot is it inside?
85.
And it was cool and fine until all this happened?
Well, relative. Like I said, it got progressively worse, but I was changing out the filters regularly.
These coils are dirty.
I didn't know what this green stuff was either.
That's just algae growing. These coils are dirty. Okay.
I can hold those for you.
Thank you. So this one was running until this until this one went out.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Do you think that only happened because I broke the circuit with the other one?
There's two completely different circuits. They shouldn't even have anything to do with each other.
I wonder why that one tripped.
When I felt it, I don't think it was tripped. I think it was turned off.
No, it was.
But it wouldn't. So it's like it's almost like it's broken.
Okay. So that would be breaking.
Yeah. This is a 35.5. $313.7 volts, and then amperage of that start winding is, so we just looking for this yellow wire. It's the compressor start winding, 3.9 amps, 35. So that variation is only 5%, 6% if you're rounding up, so that's within range. And then we're gonna go, we're checking this capacitor under load. 303.5. volts. And the start winding on this fan, 0.6 amps. And it's a 5 microfarad capacitor. So we're good. This capacitor is good. Thank you, sir. So you probably have a breaker that's so it wouldn't come back on once you turn it off.
Yeah.
It's probably needs to be replaced.
Breaker panel?
No, just that one breaker.
One breaker?
Yeah. Have you ever replaced a breaker before?
I have not. But I can look. You've done so much for me already.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're good. The other breaker. That's what. Yeah.
Before all this happened?
Yeah. That was the other reason my mom said I shouldn't do it myself.
It's gonna be hard to tell now right now because it's so hot and humid in there. I'll let you go in front of me.
No, you're good, dude. At all.
You said there's no airflow in there?
I don't get any airflow really in here. It seems to into this one, but then the condensation marks.
This is your room?
Yeah.
And you don't get airflow in here?
No.
There's definitely air coming out of there. I can feel it.
Is there?
Yeah, you can put your hand like right there.
Well, that's actually better than it's been. Let's see. But she was concerned about.
Is this my light?
Yes, sir. It was on top of the thing.
You have a filter for this?
Yes, sir. That's where, yeah. I need to find some way to help ventilate up here.
So much air escaping. Okay. We'll look at this other one too. So that's where this is where the water is dripping is over here.
That's what it seems like. I mean, that's the area.
And did they ever come back out to address this or anything?
No. But previously, it was overflowing from the drip pans. So it doesn't look like it's doing that now, but also haven't been running.
There's some evidence that there's been water in here because they've replaced this pan whenever they replaced the AC.
Yeah.
I would assume they did.
They did. And I saw a video of an apartment unit, which I know is completely different, that had a filter
Up
in
here.
this thing. And I haven't replaced the filter.
No, you don't have one in here. So they're pumping this one out. Makes no sense. Did they have an issue with this drain previously?
Not that I know of.
I don't think the drains are clogged because this trap's full of water. This pump's been working.
Okay, so you think that it's unrelated to the unit?
Well, I don't want to say that because there's water coming from somewhere and it's probably from this HVAC system. But like right now, it's not the time to attack that because
Okay.
just because it's hot up here.
Yes.
And I would need that unit to run for a while and they start making water to, you know, figure out where. So water is going to go to path of least resistance. It's like air, water, you know, if it's going somewhere, when it falls, whether it's inside the ductwork or inside the unit, it's going to go to path of least resistance and then it's going to pull up there. So it's making its way. You can't even get into this little. Is there access over here?
Not that I know. There's another attic key somewhere else, but not into that.
I hate builders.
Well, I appreciate you looking at it.
Those coils need to be cleaned outside. I'm probably going to clean them because that's probably what's making your power bill so expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that would be sweet. Do you mind if I watch you do it, just so we can know?
No, I don't mind.
I'm in the business at the right time.
Say again.
I think you got into the business at the right time.
Why do you say that?
Well, I saw this this article.
You have a filter for this?
Yeah. Should I need to switch that out?
Yeah, it's really dirty.
Okay.
So you play the drums or guitar or
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah.
You play in a band?
I did, yeah.
What was the band name?
Electric Lemon.
They're from here?
Yeah. It's just me and my buddies. I sing and I play guitar.
Do you know a guy named...
Right here. Name sounds familiar, actually.
plays bass?
I'm trying to remember. Let's see. What band was he in?
He was in a band called Testarossa.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's my brother.
What?
Well, I saw, you just know somebody's, I mean, you walk in and you see Jimi Hendrix and, you know, I mean, it's not your, either you really like music or you play music.
Yeah.
And then I saw all the instruments.
I play blues guitar. Do you play video games at all?
I used to, not anymore. I got an 8-month-old and a 2.5-year-old.
There it is.
And pretty much this business and then do my YouTube, which is, I put 20 hours a week into that. So no, there's no time to play video games anymore. But I grew up playing video games. Wish I still could play.
What
So
I can do is I have an Xbox upstairs if you want it.
no,
It's a
no,
Series S?
no, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, absolutely not. I appreciate the offer, so but no. We all get down on our luck sometimes, so I'm just happy to be able to help.
You have no idea how much this means to me.
So you got a hose?
Yes, sir. Boy and a girl?
2 boys.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
How old's the oldest? You said 15 months?
No, well, no, he's 2.5. He'd be 3 in November.
I just got to the point where mine's starting to say no.
That's all you're here for a while.
I just started taking him to daycare. They started giving him cheeses, and all of a sudden he doesn't want to eat my cooking.
Yep. Only thing Mom wants is snacks. What do you want for dinner? Snacks?
Yeah. I will say that it's the most wonderful thing in the world.
This is hard too.
Yes, sir, it is. I'm sure for 2 it's even worse. But at least the 8-month-old's about to start sleeping through the night if she's already.
Yeah, he just started actually.
Thank God.
That was definitely a tough.
He just switched to solids, I guess.
Well, yeah, he's eating more solids. He just was never a great sleeper. He's not a great. I mean, he's still not a great one. It took us like sleep training and.
Schedule. And
Yeah, it just wasn't.
wasn't easy.
Was not easy. So.
The minute you get it through, though, it's a life changer.
Once they start sleeping, you start sleeping again, and
Yeah.
you start getting along with your wife again.
I could not have said it better myself.
Are you married?
I was. It's part of the whole thing. I won't get into specifics, but
Yeah.
we'll just say that we are no longer married.
I'm sorry.
And if it's any indication, I still have the house and everything else.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay, man. Honestly, the last 4 years of my life have been more humbling than I could have ever had. I can honestly say that. But I don't know. It's just really, you do the right thing and then good things happen. How the heck did you get your number? You don't even understand how many people I went through just trying to figure out this. All because I put into AI and it said that if I touch this thing that I could have absolutely destroyed the entire unit.
Hey, I'll lead you down a rabbit hole.
Yeah. And like I said, I can't thank you enough. Good Lord. This is definitely on me.
Well, you can't see it, so.
I'm assuming this is just the start of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what we're gonna do. All right.
there's anything I can, like, I know you're doing this as a passion. You're being really awesome. Like, if you need anything, like,
I'm good, man.
I'll work it out, whatever I gotta do.
But honestly, it's not about that either.
I know.
Um,
And then it came out an hour later. Like, I mean, if anything, I feel like I could pay it forward in some way if there's anything you ever need to do.
I don't need anything.
Yes, sir. Oh.
Let me start on this end. I got you. Those are some dirty ones. That leave one screw in there. Woo!
That's pretty bad.
Wonder why your power bills are so high.
Is this, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. No. That's so bad. I kind of thought it was like a valvoline thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to get your air filter, redone every time, and I didn't even consider the mechanism as to why. And obviously now, it seems pretty ridiculous that I didn't.
As a part of home ownership, you learn. Is it on right now? I don't think so.
There was this video online talking about, like, your AC's having to overwork, wet it with the hose, and then obviously a flood of comments telling people that will absolutely ruin their unit if they spray it just directly at the coils through the thing.
Yeah.
So what, like, how long should and I guess I don't want to jump to conclusions as a mechanism as to why, but should I wait to turn the units back on for it to dry first?
No, no. We'll clean them and then put it back together and turn it on and let it run instantly.
Okay. I didn't know what that specifically was.
No, that's not a stupid question. What did you do for your job?
I was in sales.
For who?
Well, at first it was for iHeartMedia, and then I went to work for one of my customers, and it just, honestly, it just didn't work out, and they laid me off.
How long ago was that?
I got laid off the day before my birthday, June 5th.
In June?
Yeah, so I've been Ubering since then and interviewing. I had an interview today. But it was not cool.
And your kid stays here too?
Yeah.
Lives with you?
Yeah.
Your mom lives close?
Yeah, she lives in Easley.
Is that where he is? Or he goes?
He's at daycare right now.
Gotcha.
That's the big issue.
Daycare's expensive.
Yeah, $800 and something a month split. Oh, sorry, $16.79 split 2A, so it's like $804, and then mortgage, and then power, and everything else. Really just that. But I was not expecting it this way. I was not expecting to get laid off, and it was pretty devastating. I'm not yet in a position to take a hit, but at some point, once I get the new gift, it will not be like this. It'll pay for the divorce. That's 5Gs.
You already paid, or y'all going through it right now?
Yeah, well, all of that happened in the past year and a half. So he was born, she left after 2 months, and then, paid the 5Gs for the divorce. My guarantee ran up at my old job, and then my car got stolen, and then I got that one just based on, I got blessed, like, by the hand of God. They ended up paying me out more than I paid for the car, and then that car just happened to come in from auction with less mileage than my other car, and it was the best thing I could find for the amount of money that I got. I used the rest of it to pay until I started the other job, and then I start the other job, and the best way to put it, without airing dirty laundry out for a local business, is it just didn't work out. And it's unfortunate, and like I said, it was the day before my birthday, but I've been very blessed. I mean, even you, this is a crazy blessing. I mean, you don't understand. They found my car. It got stolen in Chattanooga because I was driving all the way down to, we switch off holidays. So she got him this Christmas, and it was my son's first Christmas, and I just wanted to see him, so I drove all the way down to Nashville. And midway through, my car gets stolen when I'm stopping to get him food, with all of this stuff in it. I have to stay the night there, get a rental. So now I'm just devastated because I found out that I'm not, not only am I need a new job at that point, and my car's gone. And then they end up finding my car. It seems like that job that I got laid off from was the answer to my prayers, and then they end up finding the car and everything that was in it. Thank God, because I had a bunch of good stuff in there as well, because I was going to be there for a week. And then obviously the AC going out was quite stressful, but I've found a lot of blessings in the past month or so, and this is just the latest. And it's just, I've been trying really hard to rededicate myself to being a better person, and good things have been happening to me. In this case, obviously, it's just you being a good person, but the fact that I was even referred to you by somebody is a gift from God. I mean, initially, the only reason I even reached out is because someone told me about the share program, and I waited a couple days for that because the intake lady was like, oh yeah, we can do that with the emergency services, and then they called me back today and they're like, oh my bad, we misunderstood you, we can't do that. And then I called the housing authority, and she's like, we only help elderly people, but you can give this guy a call and he might do something for you, but I have no guarantees. And then he just came out here, man. Like, that's crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
Like, that's why I'm not one to just, I don't know, like, right now, you're helping somebody who's in need of help, but like, that's why I keep asking if there's anything I can do, because I don't like just taking, you deserve to be compensated for what you're doing. and you're saving my ass. And like I said, I know all the other stuff, but it truly is. It's really amazing what you're doing. And like I said, you know, if there's anything I can do, I'll work it off. I don't care. Like I feel even worse, like seeing you do this and thinking that I made you come out here and maybe I could have tried to figure it out myself, but obviously, you know, I wouldn't have never known any of this.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have been able to lay my head down at night knowing you had a baby in here and no air conditioning, 80-something degrees.
Yeah.
And I can come out here and spend 2 hours of my time and a little bit of money on our end, and we're good. I can probably take that capacitor and warranty it, and restock my truck. So like,
again, it means the world, man.
I'm just glad that I'm blessed and I can give blessings back to other people.
It truly is world. And again, you know, it means a lot.
Hopefully it gets better, man.
You know, I feel really good that it will. I mean, off the record, I've been praying a lot, and like I said, I've just been very blessed time and time again with running into people such as yourself who have been so willing to help, you know, and just because I asked. And I've had...
It takes a lot of guts to ask for help.
Well, in this case, as you pointed out, it isn't about me, you know, it's about the 16-month-old son.
Yeah.
And perhaps if it was just me, I wouldn't have had the guts to ask.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I can say definitively I would not have had the guts to ask if it was just me.
Yeah. Well, keep raising that boy. Hopefully he'll be able to sleep tonight in his house. Has he been staying here?
No, I wouldn't let him do that.
Yeah.
First of all, that's a first way ticket to CPS. Second of all, or maybe not, who knows what the laws are, but I wasn't gonna make my son sleep in this.
Yeah.
I would have, you know.
He's been staying at your mom's?
Yeah. Well, I got him yesterday. We switch off every week.
I gotcha.
So we both stayed over there last night. But yeah, it's never going to be a scenario where I was going to let him sleep in there. He's a really special kid.
He's what?
He's a really special kid.
Basically a big filter, man.
Yeah,
it just sucks up that dirt.
So, and like I said, you know, that first year, which again, because it had been clean, my power bill went from $450 to $200. And then now it's been hovering around $4, but again, it makes sense. really bad. I'm sorry for the mud, man.
I don't want to spray this on you. It's all good, dude.
No, you're good.
It's almost therapeutic seeing it come clean, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, dude. Unbox therapy.
Should be good for that one.
I'm assuming you pressure wash something like this with the filter.
Yeah, this is actually called your condenser coil, and yes, you don't want to cause any damage to it, because if you bend these fins, then it won't. So this is half of your air conditioning. Your compressor's inside here. It's the heart of the system.
Yeah.
It's what pumps the refrigerant through the system, and it pumps it up into the coil, which is your evaporator coil in the attic. You get two coils. This is your condenser, and this is, and your attic is your evaporator, and that makes up your air conditioning. And this condenser essentially rejects the heat from the home, and the evaporator inside is what absorbs the heat from inside the house. So the evaporator is the heat absorber, and your condenser is the heat rejector. So, you know, it's pretty cool. The science behind it is, in my opinion, fascinating. Behind AC, it's probably not fascinating from everyone else, but we got a lot to thank Willis Carrier for. You know, he created the modern day AC, air conditioning, and the first AC was created because
Manufacturing warehouse
in New York, it was a newspaper plant actually, and they were having problems with the ink smearing, so they had to have humidity control. Yep.
not gonna lie, in my week of sitting in the heat, I did quite a bit of research.
It's pretty fascinating.
Got into geothermal AC and tubing.
Maybe you should go to HVAC school.
Honestly, wouldn't be a bad idea.
It's a great career. The trades has been good to me, and you'd never have a problem getting a job. Ever. AI's not gonna take it. I promise you that.
Did you have to go to trade school to get your license, or did you do an apprenticeship?
I went to trade school. I went to Greenville Tech.
No.
And you don't get your license there. You get a certificate. The real learning happens when you get out in the field, right?
Yeah.
But it gives you the foundation, the principles, know how things work. But there's so many different ways to do it now. You got online stuff nowadays you can do. There's a course. There's a website called coursecareers.com, and they have an HVAC class. I'm actually sponsored by them on online,
Yeah.
but they it costs $500, and I've actually gone through it, just listening to it just before I started promoting it, how good the course was.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for what you get for $500.
Get you hired somewhere?
You got to find somewhere to be willing to hire, and I don't know. I don't know a company around here, but I know that there's a massive shortage on techs, and people do offer apprenticeships. And it can be tough getting jobs, but if you have some knowledge on it, it's a lot easier for a company to just train you.
Yeah.
And my like what I would do is, if I was to do something like that, I'd show up at every business that I could, and literally with your work clothes on, tools, and say I'm ready to work, and somebody will hire you because it's such a shortage. And like literally show up with tools and a work uniform and a pair of boots, and somebody will send you to work. But it's a lot easier to do that if you have a foundation, if you know how things work, you know what components are, and you know the sequence of operation, and you know the refrigerant cycle and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And for $500, you'll get that from that course. You're not going to get like hands-on like lab experience like I did at Tech. You're not going to get that. But honestly, like, I mean, the boundary's getting lower and lower every single day on how to get into the trades, because it's becoming so popular that the trades are.
Well, like I was saying, the projections are that there's just going to be a massive shortage as everyone else. As the last generation leaves,
Yep.
sells their businesses. I mean, part of my last job, I sold to a lot of services companies, and or not my last job, the previous job, marketing for services companies, and the data was pretty crazy. On top of the fact that private equity is buying up a lot of these places.
Absolutely, and it's something that we fight every single day. Is private equity. They're like 1 hour. They're private equity.
Are they?
Yes.
5 stars now.
5-star is absolutely.
I mean, the service is just not good.
No. There's a lot of private equity companies in Greenville now.
Yes. Well, they come in and then they buy someone out who's ready to retire.
Yep.
Then they bleed the company for everything it's worth, and then try and sell it off.
Mm-hmm. It's awful.
Do you pay-per-click your own videos?
About what?
Do you pay-per-click your own videos?
What do you mean?
Like for your advertising?
I don't know what that means. A pay-per-click?
So like, pay-per-click is like Google's, that's their advertising platform. So you can target specific customer profiles. For HVAC, it's usually homeowners over 30, household income 100K plus, depending on how big you guys are.
We're all word of mouth right now. We've been in business since 2004 in Simpsonville. My dad ran the business and started working for him when I was 18.
You had a pretty good foundation too.
I was riding a truck when I was 12 years old. I'm 33 now and I have my license, commercial and residential. But yeah, I did. I had a great foundation already. Was already doing this whenever I was doing this when I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
So I was working. I mean, it wasn't easy, but.
Do you guys respond to bids?
Respond to what?
RFP bids for commercial projects?
Sometimes we do. Most of our work is residential.
Yeah.
That's where most of our business is, but I got my commercial license because in the state of South Carolina, if you have your commercial license, you can also do residential as well. So I was like, why not go after that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't contract anything out. Like,
Well, no, I mean like just like doing services contracts with local businesses.
oh, like maintenance stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do some stuff.
The maintenance contract.
Yeah, we got some people. I mean, I'd love to do more. It's just very competitive. I was gonna spray these off. It's a competitive.
Yeah, they don't.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, we get the emails and stuff. We need to do more of it, to be honest with you. There you go. Oh, you all right?
Yeah. But I fucked up.
I can, it's all good. I got plenty of screws. Oh, you're good, man. I promise you, I got plenty of screws. Thank you. As long as you're all right, we're good.
Yeah, no, I'm good, dude. I'm built like a tank.
I imagine so. This goes back together like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Inside, is this unit still trying to run air?
Let's see. You got that on camera. It might be the first blooper reel.
I did not. You won't. I'm not gonna have you on camera out there.
Well, I appreciate that. I just took a good dive there.
No, I would never do that. I'm not out to embarrass anybody. Hey, it could have. If I did it could have went viral, and we could have both made some money.
Yeah.
Like, I need it.
Believe me, at this point, I'm not a better.
You want to try to do it again?
Yeah, right? Wouldn't be as authentic.
Take two. Social media is weird. $16 months, so he's a year and a half.
Yeah. March 14th, 2025, 2:39 a.m.
It's a late one. Would you just hold that over for a second?
I you did.
There's gonna be like, I can breathe again. I'm gonna grab some more zip ties real quick. Oh, sweet.
He was grateful for every day on this planet.
It's a good way to look at it.
Honestly, though. And I mean, I got, it's a pretty, I feel very fortunate.
Live in a nice home, and
Yeah.
you got a boy
Yeah.
who you can see every day
Yes.
and raise, be a
got-
man.
Exactly. I've got a mom who loves me. I've got friends who love me. And even though, I'm pretty up shit creek at the moment, I've got a lot that most people don't.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about being killed. I don't have to worry, for the most part, about what I'm eating. Like this is a first world problem.
Yeah. Air conditioning.
Well,
Just in general, I got
having
you.
any type of home and not worrying about being killed.
I'm gonna grab some screws.
Hell, dude. Even to just people caring about each other to do what you're doing right now.
I'm just blessed, so
Exactly.
we can bless other people.
For no other reason other than we were born.
It's a great country.
It's a beautiful country. Not everything is amazing.
So on this one, I think that we gotta go back up in the attic. I think whenever I reset one of those, when I was cleaning the float out, the little trap out, one of those floats got stuck because when I came back outside, it wasn't running. I think I'm not getting power to my thermostat because that float. It's a overflow prevention.
Okay.
All right. Something bite me.
You get bit?
I think something stung me. It's all good. That cleaner is some pretty powerful stuff. I guess on my hands, I gotta wash it off. Probably what's bothering your leg. If you got it on you when you fell. I said, did your leg start bothering you whenever you fell?
Oh, no.
It's been doing it.
That's a par for the course, baby.
Let's go see what's going on up here. So that's probably the downstairs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what happened. Definitely. Heard the outdoor come on. It's so hot in this attic. Oh, they came on. Maybe that baby can sleep. Okay. I think you're good, man.
No, I just want to thank you again.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Wonderful meeting you.
Good to meet you too. Any questions, shoot me a text or whatever. But you should
Next
be good.
Time, it will be paid.
Hey, I'm happy to do it, man. Good luck. Hopefully everything gets better for you, all right? That's Coolin My Community, episode 2. You know, some people just get down on their luck, and y'all probably heard part of this young man's story. But there's also, I'm sure, a lot that, you know, he's not telling us. His kid mom left when he was 2 months old. I'm so fortunate to have a great wife who's a mother to our children, and you know, sometimes people just get super down and super unlucky, and they need help getting out. So hopefully this is a step in that direction for him. Hopefully he finds a job here soon, but I didn't expect to make another episode of this so quickly. This one just kind of came to me, it fell into my lap, so I couldn't say no. So I originally started this with the intent for elderly, for veterans, and for single mothers, but single fathers are also a thing too. And also families that just need help, and this falls in that category without a doubt. So I'm happy to get this young man some cooling. We will catch you guys on the next service call.